Hello, Katrina. Sorry for the poor quality of today's video. My camera decided that it didn't feel like working, so we're doing a webcam video. Hopefully I can get it working by next week. So, Katrina, in your last video you mentioned the documentary Fed Up, which was really funny because I watched that like literally hours before you posted that video, so further evidence that we are in fact the same person. If anyone else watching this hasn't watched the documentary Fed Up yet, I really recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's really eye-opening. There was a lot of stuff that I think will just help make you feel better about your own journey. A lot of it talked about how, while yeah, you have to have the motivation to exercise, and it's, it is on you to eat well, there's a lot of stuff working against you. One of the nutritionists being interviewed said that being healthy is like swimming upstream, and I think that is really depressing because it's so true. I'm not going to go into everything the documentary talked about, just because if you're interested you can watch the documentary, but I wanted to just hit a couple of the things I found most interesting. Sugar is more addictive than cocaine. Because of the way your body digests different calories, eating a medium-sized french fry is going to take you about an hour and 15 minutes of swimming laps to burn off. 51% of the US population is pre-diabetic. This will be the first generation of American children estimated to not outlive their parents. So the first generation with a shorter life expectancy than the previous one. Added sugars show up in really weird places, even really healthy sounding fruit juices like the brand Odwalla, which I was really disappointed to learn about because I drink that a lot, and pasta. Drinking juice is actually not the equivalent of eating the fruit, because when you lose the fiber, you lose what helps you process the sugars, so you end up getting a lot of sugar. Though this obviously isn't going to apply if you're handling the fruit yourself, like if you put a strawberry in a blender or something, I'm talking about like a carton of orange juice. One of the parts I found most interesting was when they did side-by-side comparisons of tobacco ads from like the 60s and stuff, with fast food, junk food type ads now, and just how grossly similar they are. And I think that was a particularly large reality check for me because I just find smoking so gross. Like, I've never seen the appeal of it. It smells bad, it makes your teeth nasty, just everything about it's gross. So, seeing stuff I love, like candy bars and fast food, compared to tobacco was good. It was really good. Eating a consistent amount of unhealthy foods really is just as bad as smoking tobacco. I mean, it has to be consistently eating bad, and it's not like it's going to give you love cancer. That wouldn't be so bad. It's not like it's going to give you lung cancer, but it is going to do shit tons of horrible things to your body and give you diseases that can be terminal. So, actually, they're really not so different. Except that cruelly, tobacco smells awful, while junk food usually smells amazing. I don't have a whole lot else to talk about this week. I did not reach my September goal, not even close. I actually gained weight in September, so that was awesome. Current weight, 260 pounds. I think one of the biggest things with exercise is not just getting the motivation to work out, but figuring out how to work out with everything else going on in your life. When you have school, when you have a job, when you have a social life, when you just want to be able to relax after a long day, it's a lot harder than just, I should go to the gym. I also think it gets made a lot harder when you're starting from a point of being very fat and very unfit, because it's all so difficult. And I know that probably sounds really lame, but I just mean that it's a lot harder to go running when you're so out of shape. And obviously the only way to improve is to go running and get into shape. But, I feel dead after like 5 minutes of running. I'm heaving and my face is red. And that makes you just not want to keep doing it. And, I know that I just have to. You just have to get over it and do it, but it's hard. Can't have it both ways, I guess. Okay, this is starting to get a little depressing, and I think I kind of opened up an emotional box that I was not prepared to go to in this video. Watch Fed Up. It's a really good documentary. And Katrina, I'll see you on Thursday.